Oh. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright, let's see if I can beat Marluxia. And then move on to a better game. Which is actually a game at all. When we're done with this, we get to go watch a movie. For, I don't even know how long it is. Some number of hours. Why that long? But I'll definitely be starting Kingdom Hearts 2 before morning, I suspect. Okay, so I think all I need to do is actually avoid his attacks, and I'll probably be fine. I looked at a thing to, like, try and see what I'm doing wrong. I don't think I've done anything wrong. Yeah, I do have a bunch of stuff there. I don't think I've actually done anything wrong. It's unfortunate that, do I have the Jafar in here? No, I don't. Do I want to add in the Combo Plus? I don't know. But, I've just gotten incredibly unlucky with the Keyblade cards I've gotten. There's apparently, like, a ton others that I just never found in any of the worlds. Which is just, like, par for the course, I suppose. Or maybe those are... I seriously doubt they have anything limited to difficulty modes. But you never know. I would not be surprised. Jeez. Yeah, I think I just go in and just smash. Yeah, so I watched someone else do the fight to see what the hell I'm doing wrong, and yeah, apparently you can't just, like, dodge all his attacks. Which is... fair, I suppose. Oh gosh, right, I have to fight phase 2. Right. I don't like multi-phase bosses sometimes. When they're fun, I don't mind them. I don't have a whole lot of fun with this game, which is why I won't be playing the Riku either. What the hell, I'll watch it. It looks cool.
Soon the emptiness will shatter your heart. Here in this world of nothingness.
I expect to probably fail a few times. Seeing how it's been like a week since I last played, or more. I think it's only been a week.
As lightless oblivion devours you, drown in the ever-blooming darkness!
It's been a week. Yeah, I think a week.
Your heart shall be judged. Your heart Do you want to scream? To the world without light. Your heart shall be judged.
Ow.
Away. Away.
You really?
Heal.
Do you want to scream?
No good. What? What?
I should have known that.
What? To the world. What?
You'll now know real fear.
Dick. Now.
Goofy.
No, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button.
Heart will be scattered.
Yeah, let me just press that button.
Do you want to scream?
These are the infamous card games, yes. Bane of my existence.
What?
Prepare.
To the world without light. What? Behold.
Heal. Funnel.
Come on, lock on. Thank you. Damn it. It's like they took a good, fun action game and added cards.
Heart will
For
be
some reason.
scattered. What?
Oh my god. I'm bad.
Do you want to scream?
No good. What? No good.
No, they don't periodically get redealt. You reload them. Yeah, like, see what I was doing there? I was reloading my deck. But you don't get them all back. You only get some of them back. That's not the item I meant to use, but whatever. Everything's gonna get reloaded after this fight. Oh my god. The camera for, like, this section is really obnoxious.
Heart will be scattered.
Like, it's so bad.
No good. What? No good.
Yeah, it really is.
What?
Yeah, it is a neat idea on its own.
To the world without light. No good.
And you, like, use your cards to fight your opponent's cards. And it's, like, kind of neat. It's just really obnoxious in this kind of game. Because there's so many things to focus on. Oops. Donald, please give me some healing. Thank you!
Goofy.
Too early.
What?
Do you want to scream?
Heal.
No good. What? No good.
Prepare.
What?
It's the problem with the cards is that it takes a game where you already have a fair amount to keep track of on screen, and it gives you about 5 more things to track. So not only you have to keep track of your position, the enemy position, your health bar. In other games, there's an MP bar for how much, you know, your spells cost magic. Then there's a command menu, the enemy health bar. So that's 6 things on its own. I'm gonna pause this here. But the card system takes away one of those things, the MP bar, and it adds the cards in your deck. So that's one thing, and you get to see your deck. You get to see the cards you have stocked, which appear up in the upper left corner. You can press triangle to kind of store a card, and there's certain combinations that like do special attacks. So you have that also to keep track of. Your opponent has cards that they play. Sometimes you get to see their deck, not always. There's like it's like a duel, I think is what it's called, when you get to see their deck. You get to see anything they stock, because they can also do special moves with their cards. So that's an extra 4 things. So they took 5 things you had to keep track of, or 6 things you had to keep track of, took it out of 5, and then added another 4. So there's 9 things at least to keep track of at any given time. It's really a lot. Oh, and I guess you can say there's even more, because when your enemy uses an attack, not only does the card they play matter, because you might be able to like counter it but with your own, you also have to like dodge it if you can. And then you still have to watch your enemy, because they still have tells for their attacks. And depending on what special moves you want to do, you have to do a bunch of math in real time very quickly. So it's very busy, and I don't think it adds enough substance to this style of game. I would be kind of interested in a, maybe not turn-based, but a slower-paced version of this. Like, I think the card game system has merit, and that's something to be said about all the handheld Kingdom Hearts games, honestly, because this used to be, well, it is a handheld game that got ported to console, but it got a little bit different. The Game Boy version of this game, I don't know what it's actually like. I've never played Battle Network, so I don't know either. But like all the handheld Kingdom Hearts games have some neat systems. This game has the card system, which is like, it's neat. It has merit on its own. My favorite that they did was the inventory system in 358 over 2 days. And that's got a you have to like, it's Days is a mission-based game, so you start out in your like hub, you go on a mission, you do the mission, then you come back, and it's all about preparing your stuff in advance to use during the mission. So your inventory is a bunch of slots, like you know all those old like ARPGs with the like grids and all the different items take up a certain number of squares? It's like that. And you have to Tetris your inventory to bring all the things you want. And I thought that was really fun. I'm not normally into micromanaging my inventory, but in Days, because you do all of the micromanaging at once before you're doing, like, the game, it was a nice kind of break of, like, puzzling that you could do before you actually went out and did all the fighting and exploring and stuff. I thought that was a good separation between the two, and I had a lot of fun with that. It also, I felt, retained the feel of the Kingdom Hearts combat without adding anything that slowed it down or tried to make it different. So this game makes it different by adding the cards. You can like break your enemy's attacks and they can break yours. But Coded and Birth by Sleep sort of slow it down with the things you can do. So what Days did is it limited the amount of things you can do. So all your spells and stuff you prepared, and you had a limited number of uses. In Birth by Sleep and Coded, they have what's I'll get to show it off on another stream. They have what's called the command deck. So you have all your abilities, instead of being things that cost an amount of MP or have some setup that require you to do before you can use them. Like certain combo moves you can like do at a specific time, for instance. Instead, the command deck lets you use those abilities basically at any time, except they all have cooldowns, and you have to like scroll through the command deck to get to the one you want to use. And I don't like what that did for the combat. Mostly because I don't like cooldowns. But it also kind of messed up with some of the kind of combo stuff that you got to do in Kingdom Hearts 2. But we're not playing any of those games. We're playing Chain of Memories right now, and I'm about to lose to the final boss. Probably. I'm gonna try to survive. I've seen it beaten. Oh, and by the way, if I lose, I have to go fight the last one again. No, I don't want to scream.
No good. What?
Behold.
I don't like Doom.
Your cards. Your heart shall be judged.
Alright.
Away.
Ow.
Your heart shall be judged.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do for that.
Scatter to oblivion.
I fucked up. I just dodged the wrong way. That's the gimmick for this fight. He makes you lose all your cards.
Heart will be scattered.
No. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Yep. Yeah, so Gale Severance pushes you back. Stop dooming me, brah. Oh, I dodged it?
The cards will determine your fate.
Oh, shit. Yeah, so this is a fun attack.
Your heart shall be judged.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that attack.
Your heart shall be judged.
I guess just like run away.
Away. Donald.
No! No, you asshole! Alright, so I fucked up. So we're like super dead.
Your heart will be scattered.
Do you want to scream?
No.
No good. No good.
Yep. Like super dead. That was a lot less hectic than my first attempt or two. Now that I like kind of know what to expect, I'm not sure. I'll have to see if it's like to avoid getting hit by the Gale of Severance, to see if it's like I have time to get off a certain number of combos. I probably have time to get 2 combos off, and going for 3 is just greedy and is liable to get me killed. That's what I suspect. Oh great, I de-seed from chat, and I just reseed. That's fun.
Your heart shall be judged.
Man!
Away! Away!
I hate you.
Heart will be scattered. Do you want to scream?
No, I don't.
No good. No good.
To the world without light!
What? Away!
Yep.
Your heart shall be judged. Your heart shall be judged.
Hate you.
Heart will be scattered!
Do you want to scream?
No, I don't. I don't want to scream. Where's Goofy?
No good.
Ow. No, my Goofy card. There he is. Ow.
No good.
Dickwad.
No good.
There we go.
To the world without light!
Oh my god. I didn't see it was a 9.
Your heart shall be judged.
Fuck!
Away! What?
Wrong button.
Away!
Alright, so I might be dead here. I'm like kind of bad at dodging this.
Heart will be scattered!
Do you want to scream?
No good.
Alright, we're good.
No good.
To the world without light!
Final bosses, bruh! Fuck! Dolan! Dolan, help! I need to beat another Donald card at him to hope to get a heal. Man, I got kind of lucky there.
Do you want to scream?
I heard a card.
No good.
I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Alright, that's alright.
Sink into the darkness!
Goofy! Come on, Goofy! You are completely useless here. I love it.
Behold.
Yeah.
No good.
Fuck.
Heart will be scattered!
Do you want to scream?
No good.
Oh, I don't know how much the small health orbs are worth. It's not a lot.
Prepare.
back into the darkness!
No good. No good. No good.
It feels good dodging though. Like the dodge roll feels real nice.
Do you want to scream?
I admit to use the summon. There we go. Oh, sorry, no, the little pips on the health bar. No, that's just how many bars of health he has. Not new phase. So,
Your hopes are doomed to the darkness.
I'm not sure quite how boss phases work in this game. In Kingdom Hearts 2, there's HP thresholds at which bosses change phases. I suspect it's something similar in this game, but for that fight, as far as I can tell, the phases are... The first phase is when he has both the little mantis scythes, and when you break one, it's like, quote-unquote, phase 2. It's basically the same, he just has one little limb to slash at you with. And then you break that, and then you get to hit the body to actually deal damage to him. And then that's all the more there is really to that fight. I guess there's technically the phase when he's at like half health where he starts doing the like forward charge and the jump. I think that might be a phase change. I'm not sure. I haven't really studied this boss very much. And then this boss, I don't know anything about really. I don't know when he does anything. I don't know this game very well. Kingdom Hearts 2, I know a lot better. So I get to kind of show off a bit when I get there. But we still got this boss fight to get through, and then a movie after that.
Do you want to scream?
No, I don't.
No good. No good.
There's a card.
No good.
Alright, so I was gonna like do something.
The cards
Gonna
will
do me.
determine your fate. Scatter to oblivion!
No!
Soak in despair. Lose everything!
Wow, that's a lot slower than I'm proud of. Alright, Gillis Severance. My goopy!
Your heart will be scattered.
Do you want to scream?
No good. No good. No good.
Behold, break the curse with your cards.
Oh shit. 6, 5, 5, 9. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine.
Away.
Alright, so I gotta be careful about that.
Your heart shall be judged.
Okay, so you can like actually see that.
Away.
So I'm just silly getting hit by it. Wrong button.
Soak in despair.
Oh! No. What? You couldn't do that before. Nani the fuck?
Your heart will be scattered.
No, no, it won't. Fuck you.
Do you want to scream?
No.
No good.
Where's my magic at?
No good. No good. No good.
My cards are gone.
No good.
The cards will determine your fate.
Oh no, there they are.
Your heart shall be judged. Your heart shall be judged.
I wasn't looking. The right thing.
Scattered to oblivion.
No!
Your heart will be scattered. Guilty. Loyal.
Come on, Goofy! Fucking destroy him! Oh no! Oh shit!
There. The beginning of the end.
No good.
I don't know what to do about that. That's I don't know what to do about that. I've got zeros for that. That's what. Omni laser. It's like Omni Slash, but with lasers. Do I have room for zeros? That makes me want to add a couple more zeros. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Frankly, I don't know anything about anything. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just run it back. Run it back. We'll get lucky. Eventually. Yeah, this is apparently like some really fast strats for this, but required getting spells that I never got randomly. So because I didn't randomly get lucky, not even lucky, there's just like there's a number of spells like in the game that I just never found. Or I found like 2 copies of and sold them because, you know, like, I'll get more. Like, I'll get more.
Away.
Your heart will be scattered. Do you want to scream?
No.
No good.
Oops.
No good. No good. No good.
You can't change lock-on targets in this game. You could in previous in the first Kingdom Hearts, but you can't in this game. It's really annoying.
No good.
The auto cards are good.
The world without light. Your heart shall be judged. You'll now know real fear.
You're stuck with, well, you can unlock But yeah, yep. There's no, in Kingdom Hearts 1, you could press normally you press R1 to lock on. In this game, it's R2 because R1's like, will clear your deck. But in this game, you press R2 to lock on, and you would expect that you could press another button, like L2, to,
No good. No good.
like L2 to change target. In Kingdom Hearts 1, you can press,
Final. Prepare. To the world without light. What?
No good.
That's fine.
Behold.
Zeros are not wild cards. They're so everything. So the way cards work is they're on a scale from 0 to 9. Higher numbers beat lower numbers,
No good.
and zeros beat everything. But everything beats a zero.
No good.
So they're not wild per se. They're just the strongest,
Sink into
unless
the
they're used first.
No good. No good.
What?
No good.
Oops. Too early. That's too far away. Thought it was
Heart will
closer.
be scattered. What? Do you want to scream?
No good.
Oh, come on.
Prepare. Sink into the darkness.
Behold.
Whatever. Whatever, nerd.
What?
Behold.
What?
So yeah, the most annoying thing about the card system is that when a card breaks, it's removed from your deck until the end of a fight. Then if you use slights, which is when you stock cards and you can use 3 cards at a time. You can use up to 3 cards at a time. My bad. When you use a slight, when you use multiple cards at once, you lose the first card in that slight until the end of the fight. But consolation, there are a couple of items that get past that, like my high potions, which instead of healing health like you would expect them to, restore all the attack cards in my deck, which is like a little bit of a consolation. And then as you reload, you have to reload more and more. It takes longer and longer to reload your cards. So when fights go long, it's really bad for you because you're constantly losing cards to just attrition. And it's harder and harder to get them back. So eventually you kind of run out of resources and you're unable to effectively do anything, which is not fun. It's very, very, very feel bad to lose a fight that you know how to, like, you're not getting hit by any of the attacks anymore, but you literally cannot hit the boss because you have no attack cards. Or you have, like, 2. I got to a point in the... There was one boss fight where that basically happened. I had, I think the minimum amount of attack cards you can have is, like, 3 or 4 or something. It was something super tiny and ridiculous. So it was basically doing a combo and then reloading. And then a combo and then reloading. And it was just miserable and terrible. But you know, consolation in regards to this fight not being great, the sound, the music is great.
No good.
Like, this song is good. This is a good song.
No good.
Like,
No good.
Shimomura knows her final boss fights. Oops.
Behold.
I don't want to be doomed. That's a...
Your heart shall be judged.
Yep, I should have looked around.
Your heart shall be judged. Your heart shall be judged.
Okay, yep, I deserve that.
Lose everything.
No!
Scatter to oblivion.
No! Triple L is very good.
Lose everything. Your heart will be what? Do you want to scream?
Donald! Heal!
No good.
No!
Behold.
Break the curse
Yeah, I
with your
figured.
heart.
Away.
Ha! Right. I don't want to go away. You're stuck with me.
Soak in despair. Lose everything.
Fuck! Yeah, I got greedy. I should have known better when he used that attack the first time. He does 3 in a row, and I got punished for it. So that's
Will be
fair.
scattered. Do you want to scream?
No good.
What?
No good. No good. No good.
There, I got all his X back.
No good.
The cards will
Yep.
determine your fate.
7, 9. Fuck! Can't do that. That's an annoying thing. Like, even when the attack is over, it doesn't work.
Scatter to oblivion.
1, because it's still going.
Lose everything.
No!
Soak in despair.
Heal!
Your heart will be scattered.
Wow, I'm almost... Dang! I'm doing it, guys! I'm doing it! I ran into something. I didn't realize. We're doing it!
The beginning of the end.
Behold.
Yeah! Zero.
What?
Fuck off.
No good.
Yeah.
Behold.
Arnold.
Behold.
This is it.
Away.
This is it.
Wait a minute!
This is
Wait a minute! Yay! Okay, so that actually genuinely changed my opinion of the fight. My frustration with it at the beginning was purely out of misunderstanding and trying to just spam attack the boss until he died. Which, you know, stops working eventually. And it worked on literally every other boss before this. It even worked on his first phase. Or his first form, I guess. Which was when you just fought him as a dude. Yeah, you tuned in just in time, Reagan. We're the wieners! We're the big wieners! And the game's only half over, technically. Because you can play through it all again as Riku, but fuck that. I will fucking pass on that.
You okay, Riku?
Not Riku. I'm a fake.
You're
I
a
can't
replica.
remember why I was created or where or when.
You were created here
All that's inside
hours
of me
ago.
is time with you and Namine. But I know those memories are not real.
Well, they're real, they're just not yours.
Hey, can't you use your magic to put Riku's memory back to normal?
Well,
It's all right. I'll deal.
That's a lie, this is the end of the game. There's no more chain of memories after
Wait!
this.
Who cares? If
I know
someone
this
created
is
you?
the end, but
are
you can also
and
play as
nobody
Riku.
else. You have your own heart inside.
And Riku gets to go kill the other
Those
half of the
feelings and
organization
memories
members who
are
are here.
yours, and yours alone. They're special.
Sora, you're a good guy. I don't have to be real to see how real your feelings are. That's good enough.
Riku!
Riku!
Riku.
can you put our memories back?
Yes. Not remembering something doesn't really mean that it's gone.
What do you mean?
When you remember one thing, that leads to remembering another. And then another, and then another. Our memories are connected.
Almost like a chain, you could
Many
say.
pieces are linked together. Like they're in a chain that makes up each of us. I don't actually erase any memories. Just take apart the links and rearrange them. You still have all your memories.
So you can put them back together?
Yes, but first, I have to undo the chains of the memories I made on
Can't
my
stop
own.
looking at her giant feet.
After I've
Look
done
at Sora's
that,
giant feet instead.
I have to gather up the memories scattered across each of your
Look at
hearts,
his silly looking shoes.
and then reconnect them.
With the big ass toes that
It
just
might
like poof
take
up.
some time, but I think it might work.
It'll take 358 days.
will work.
Well, no, sorry,
I'm
not
sure.
358 days.
It's
It's-
my
it's
turn
substantially
to look
less.
after you.
I lied.
All right. We all really trust you.
Memories are a linked list.
Oh, wait a second. You said you'd have to undo the links of the memories you made. But that means...
Yes. You won't be able to remember anything about what happened here.
Retconning
Not even
is
you?
canon.
I'm sorry. It's the only way, I'm afraid.
This is why so many This is why you don't actually need to play this game. Because it all gets retconned
Sora.
in canon.
You have a choice. You can lose your memories of this castle and reclaim your old ones. Or keep your memories here and give up the memories that you've lost.
Do I have to choose?
Reagan, it's Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
They force everything. And you're right, it is very annoying. Just how much they push for it to be a thing, and it just
Make
doesn't
me
matter.
like I was.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Nobody needs to keep a bunch of memories that aren't real, right? You want to remember all of the people who are really important to you. Anybody would choose that.
so passive-aggressive. I feel bad for her, though. It's like, oh, shit. Shit, you're right.
To remember again, we have to sleep in that?
No, Sora
Yes.
has to sleep in that.
It's going to take a little time, but I'll take care of you.
Whatever that
Of course,
means.
when we wake up, we won't remember who you are anymore.
But how are we gonna thank you?
Don't worry about that. I'll just make a big note in my journal. And it will say, thank nominee.
Oh, good. That makes me feel better.
Right!
Well, good night then, nominee.
Good night, Goofy.
Jake, don't worry about it.
You too,
Don't worry about it.
Sora.
Okay.
It's fine. That's not how this magic works. Arbitrarily, it doesn't
May
work like
have
that.
started with a lie, but I really am glad that I could meet you, Sora.
Wow, the lip
Yeah,
syncing is really off
Me
here.
too. When I finally found you, and even when I remembered your name,
Ree is
I was
correct.
happy. The way I felt then, that was no lie.
Wow, I've already been going for an hour. It took me an hour to do that.
Goodbye.
Okay.
No,
All right, well, I don't
not
feel so bad.
goodbye. When I wake up, I'll find you. And then there will be no lies. We're gonna be friends for real. Promise
Break
me,
fans for real.
nominee.
You're going to forget making that promise.
If the chain of memories comes apart,
God damn
the
it.
links will still be there.
They said it
right?
again.
So the memory of our promise will always be inside me somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, it's a promise.
Good. Until later.
The most sacred pinky promise.
A promise. Huh.
Whatever that means.
Sora, some of your memories' links are deep in the shadows of your heart, and I won't be able to find them.
How do you know that? How do you
But
know they're
don't
there if
worry.
you can't find them?
You made another promise to someone who you could never replace. She is your light. The light within the darkness.
That didn't stop you from trying to replace her.
Remember her, and all the memories lost in the shadows of your heart will come into the light.
Another promise.
Look at the good luck charm. I changed its shape when I changed your memory. But when you thought of her just once, it went back to the way it was.
And now he goes to sleep for almost a year. Yeah, I'm very much the same, and it is very awkward. Except the thing is, the spin-off games in Kingdom Hearts, they do have a story impact. They're just... It's all side stuff. They have their own side stories.
Nominate?
So this
Don't worry.
game teaches us about...
You
It
might
gives us a
forget
sneak
about
preview
me.
of Organization 13,
But with our
teaches us
promise,
a little
I
bit
can
about
come back.
Nominee, and then
Promise is a
gives
promise.
us kind of...
Yes.
It's a general
One day
sneak
the
preview to
light-
Kingdom Hearts 2, basically.
It will be ours, and it will bring us together. Till then, I'll be in your heart.
Right. Forgotten, but not lost.
thinks of being alive. No. Axel... We never beat Axel. Like, we fought him, he just ran away. I'm gonna be quiet for this bit, though. I was quiet during the quiet section. There's always sleep between part and meet with our usual words on the usual street. So let us part like we always do, and in a world without you, I'll dream of you. When I come to, let us meet with our usual words on the usual street. Now we get a battle record! Holy shit. I used Sonic Blade 387 times. That sounds correct. Yeah, so more parting thoughts. I don't remember where I left off. Oh yeah, the story. Yeah, Castle Oblivion, most interesting thing. I'll be moving on to days next. I'm just going down the list as they're presented in the game directory. So, Days will be next, and then Kingdom Hearts 2. So, when we're done with this, I'm going to cut the stream and restart it with Days. And I'm just going to watch that all the way through. And then, if there's still time, I'll cut it and restart with Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm uploading this all to YouTube, just for archival purposes, because I want to have it around. And because I don't have nor want to do any video editing right now. I don't have a video editor. I don't want to do any editing for no real benefit. I'm just gonna export the stream straight to YouTube to do that. Anyways, yeah. So story stuff. Like there's some neat things that I'm glad I played it for. Learning a bit more about the organization members who went to Castle Oblivion. There's not a whole lot here, honestly. Right, it's like... There's not a whole lot important here for the Raider things as far as I understand. I get to meet the other organization members, which is cool. I think the Riku route has a little bit more on that, but I'm not doing it. No thanks. I have no interest in that. It's just too long. I don't want to play through more of this. I don't like the card-based combat. It just got frustrating and boring after a while. That said, Lucia was actually pretty cool for a boss. I would have preferred fighting him in the traditional kind of Kingdom Hearts combat, which is something that Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix lets you do. They redo all the organization member fights, including the bosses from this game, and you get to fight them with new mechanics, with a better, more refined combat system. And I think all that just kind of leaves this game lagging behind the rest. This is far and away the weakest in the series, to me. A lot of people complain about Coded, but Coded wasn't obnoxious to play. But yeah, overall, it's not terrible. It has some cool ideas that are not well suited to the kind of game it is, but could be its own neat little thing. Like, the deck building is neat. There could be I could see a game built around that, because it's like all the different cards have different points values, so you have to kind of give and take with what cards you want to put in your deck versus what you can actually afford to have a big enough deck to do a whole lot of stuff. You get to customize, like, what effects you value most. Like, you can have a lot of spells, you can have a lot of attack cards. Because this is of the style of game this is, you generally want more attack cards than anything else. But the slights, the card combos, let you use everything in interesting ways, which is super cool. I don't like that in a kind of fast-paced, real-time scenario. Mostly because I'm bad at doing things fast. I'm not a strategy person. I'm bad at planning ahead. I'm bad at doing things on the fly. Plans are not my forte. But neat system, not well suited to this game, I don't think. But the final boss left a decent taste in my mouth. I don't feel terrible for having played this. I don't feel like I wasted my time. That was actually pretty rewarding. It felt good to do. I don't think I have anything left to add on it. Anyone got any questions? Anyone want to ask me anything about my opinions? Alright, well, I will go ahead and just open up my save menu. And I guess I'll save it. Save a second. Second save. Cool. Well, then that is it for Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Yeah, it's a fair. That's fair, Jake. Unfortunately, you picked probably the worst time to come into it because you don't even get to see more game after this. After this is 358 over 2 days, which in the 1.5 collection is not a playable game, which is unfortunate. 358 over 2 days is a DS game that unfortunately wasn't ported to the console space. Fortunately, I already played it, so I know what it's like. That's the game with the kind of Tetris-y inventory management between missions. Of the handheld games, it's actually my favorite. But it might be mostly because it fleshes out all these organization members from this game and Kingdom Hearts 2. Because there's a lot that are just like really flat and boring. And they get fleshed out a bit in Days, which is nice. But that's it for this game. So I'm going to cut the stream, and I will be back up in just a couple minutes with Days. So I guess grab a drink, grab some popcorn, gonna watch a movie and read some text. And it will take an amount of time. I don't know how long it is. But yeah, see you guys in a few.